Hello, welcome back. All right, I'm going to do another smudge since that smudge wasn't so great this morning when I popped on. So, I was able to talk to the guys down there where my van is, so got that taken care of. And then my appointment was rescheduled for my 11, so then I just had some time for me to rest. I'm a little shaky. He's part of living in this body right now causes me to slow down. Because we all need to learn. This day and age, everything goes so fast. Take some time to slow down. There we go. See? There, we got that going a little better. There we are. There we
Hey,
go.
your phone is ringing.
There's my phone.
Pick up your phone. The phone. Yeah, the phone is ringing. I know you want to answer the phone. You better pick up the phone. The phone is ringing. Pick up your phone.
Reconnecting. Did it pause out there for a second? I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Make a note. Maybe I have to turn my ringer off before I start this. She'll see. There we go. The guy's got that smudge. It was going good there for a minute. Got her all cleared up. Does its job. Okay, so morning star spread I'm going to do. Okay. I don't know about you, but this finance stuff really kind of fixed me up. But we got to work in it. I try to work in the system. Lots of systems that need to change. Got to help those ones that are helping themselves. Well, what was that about? Right? Self-reflection. What does it tell us? Okay? Well, the reflection on today for me is, hey, I stood up for myself. And I stand for myself. Especially when I said a term, they're like, what? Ombudsman? Never heard about an ombudsman. I'm like, you're finance guys. I think you should know. Especially if you're dealing with clients coming in there. You want to look like you know what you're talking about. Even when you don't, right? You want to look like, well, I can find that out. Like I know how to find out if I don't know myself. I don't know. I've never heard of that before. You know? It's all right. Okay, let's get our guidance for Morning Star. Calling all our directions. The east. Uh-oh. That is our fire. Place of the male. And here we have the south. Place of the child. The water. The emotions. We have the west, the place of the woman, introspection, the earth. And then at the top there in the north, we have the place of wisdom, air. And we go from the south, returning home. That's where we start up. Okay, depends on where your home is. Back over there, or is it here on earth? Right? Okay. Fertility, the creativity comes in our wisdom years. And then we go, the blue road goes from east, right, to the west. The roots giving, growing, always growing to the sun. Truth is protection. And we call in the above, below. Oops. There we go. Flash a little. Oops. Below, right? And within. Okay. And we spread them out. And we get our keynote for today. So it doesn't have to be in the morning. Even if you watch this in the evening, it can be like a reflection of your day. And then looking at your day with the eyes of, okay, how was that lesson a part of today? What reflects that lesson in today? And what did I take from that lesson? Or can I look at that as a lesson now? So here's our keynote, the key path that we're on today, and the animal walking with us. Then over here we have our blessings for the day. And then we have the challenge of the day. Or the lesson. Challenge, lesson, however you want to look at it. And we have the gifts now from Grandfather Son is next. This one is from Morningstar. Morningstar. So although we're technically in the afternoon, Morningstar is always there. The stars never go away. They're always there. It's just the light changes so we can see them or not see them. But they're always there. And now our gift from Grandfather Son. Gift from Grandfather Son. Thank you, Grandfather Son. And now comes our gift to share with the world today. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can keep those all straight. Look, you can see more of them now. So I kind of get them all a little bit tangled up here. I want to mix them up. There we go. And overall, as salmon, listen to our wisdom and inner knowing, no matter what. Whenever you're watching any kind of advice or asking advice or, looking for somebody else's opinion, you listen to your inner wisdom. Always, above all, right? And that's how we advance, right? That's how we succeed, right? And we don't be at war within ourselves, right? Because that can keep us from advancing, right? So, always use that inner wisdom and inner knowing to help you to advance. So what's that next step? What's that stage, I think, right? What's in the highest and best interest of all? Let's set those over here. And we'll spread out our little spread. Okay, you're not going to see the top ones, but I can bring them down afterwards. You'll see these ones, though. Our main lesson is the powwow, the sharing and the quickening, sharing our stories. So it's time. Have you shared yet? Share. I'll read every comment. I may not be able to get back to them all. Maybe I'll respond in this. Maybe I'll be able to respond there. Right now, when there's not so many, then everybody will probably get a response. But it's not about the response. It's about the sharing and how that helps others. And releasing our fear. If you're shy, don't be shy. That's okay. You can be shy, but do it anyway, right? It's all right. It's all good. Anything you feel is okay, right? Feel it and share it. That helps us to get over that fear, and it doesn't block us, right? Because fear is a natural response to keep us safe, but sometimes fear can hold us in and keep us trapped, right? Rabbit stories that Rabbit calls in his fears. He's wants to show Eagle he's not afraid. Eagle's up in the sky, has no, doesn't even see Rabbit there. And Rabbit yells out, "I'm not afraid of you, Eagle. I'm not afraid of you." Well, then Eagle hears Rabbit's call. He's hungry. He was looking for lunch, right? But he hadn't seen Rabbit until Rabbit screamed out, "I'm not afraid of you." And then Eagle comes down and eats him. So we can call in our fears. That's the lesson there. We can call in our fears, right? So do we want to share our fears, or do we want to share how we overcame them, right? As I always say, those fears, these are our opportunities to have bravery, be courageous, right? And it's not courageous to endure, but courageous to even speak up, to share those stories, to share how you overcame that, to share that, I was afraid, but it didn't stop me, right? And, you can choose to change that fear to help you grow. I like how Sandra Levy said it. It's an energy, right? You can get in front of it, you can help it to push you along, or you can just stay behind it, right? You want to get in front, have that energy propel you, right? It's how we channel it, how we share it. I'll turn it around so you can see it there. Okay, and then I'll move them down, put the gifts up. Ooh, there we go. So now, our gift today, right, is that knowledge to know. The only thing constant is change, right? We can count on change. We're traveling that red road, right? And then here's that blue road of spirit. But we need to leave our little cradle board behind, right? We need to be able to learn to walk and take those steps and trust in that, right? Like babies don't have any fear of falling down and being humiliated. They just keep doing it, right? So think of it in that way, right? Just, this is about you. It's not about what anybody thinks. It's about you and what you're here to do. And that is to be you and live your life and be a blessing. If you're a blessing in your life, first and foremost, you'll be a blessing in everyone else's, right? And take that action. We need to take those steps, right? On that action, you've been sacrificing yourself too long for others. It's time to take that action and make that change to do it for yourself, right? Not because you're better than others, but because you're just as worthy as others. You're just as worthy as your tender love and care as anybody else is. So all that care and all that love that you just so freely give to others, you need to give some of that to yourself. That doesn't say stop giving it to others. It's you need to give some of that to yourself, and you're worthy of that too, right? You need to make those changes, make those shifts, take those steps, whatever that is for you. Okay, so that's the blessing today. Maybe we'll get that guidance. If we quiet down enough and release our fears, we'll be able to get that guidance and what those steps. What are those steps to take? What are we to share? And then the challenge then, right, is seeing that we are already whole. That's our challenge today. Seeing that we are already whole. We've already achieved our wholeness. Because we cannot separate ourselves. They say spiritually we're still all part. That's a perception of it. Or, it's a perception of it. Because the brain's still in one piece, our bodies aren't separate. So we're already a whole human being, okay? We're already whole being human, right here. Right? Maybe we can fragment our spirit some way. Well, I guess we're already little fragments of the divine, right? Expanding itself. So, but really, physically, we're already a whole human being, okay? Whole and complete, as we are. So, that's the challenge, to see that. So take that introspection and really look at that. Maybe we're not going to be able to, maybe it's going to be a busy day. See, I got caught up. I was a little late today, but always finding that time for that introspection. No matter how long it is. Even if it's just taking a couple of deep breaths and doing a little body scan and seeing, where am I at? Where's my body at? We can calm ourselves. You see, as I'm talking, I'm not as shaky as I was at the start. Because my body is calming and feeling whole and finding that time. I don't have to be anxious. My body can relax. We're not in any rush here. We have time. And now we also have gifts for today from Morningstar. There we go. I'll make that your goals today. The gift is they're going to have that time. There's going to be some moments, so watch for that today. There will be some moments where you have some time for some introspection. Don't force it. That's what the law is, right? Well, when you've been active, there's going to be a period of inactivity, right? So, opposite reactions, right? Always, right? That's the laws of the universe, of physics. This is higher than just the human laws that we make to govern ourselves. But, so there is going to be that time. You will get those moments. There's always those moments in the day. For inactivity, the days have cycles as well, What are your personal cycles in the day, Are you more active in the morning, in the afternoon, the evening? Do you have those little rest times? There's certain times in them, there's just the biology of the body. The body naturally has cycles as well. Some quite obvious in us females. But males, they have cycles too. All the human bodies have the cycles. Well, it's like the moon. We're made mostly of water too. The moon governs the water. It can control the tide. So, of course, it'll have effects on us. How does that affect us? How affects us? Blah, 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 blah. What's your cycles, right? And working with them instead of going against them. Well, that kind of works. Although it would be like this. Here, right? That's our lesson today. Okay, and then, that's our gift to share. But first over here, we're going to grandfather's son.
It's your telephone.
We'll just, we will get back to them. So we're almost done here. New abilities. So as we take that time, we release our fears, right? We allow those new abilities to come in that we're there to share. So that's the gift from grandfather son. When we take that time, we'll be able to discover those new abilities. Go in, and what is that for you, right? We all have our unique abilities because we're all here to be ourselves, you know? Listen beyond what's being said. See beyond what's being shown. Listen beyond what we say to ourselves. Listen deeper to what we're really saying to ourselves. Look further, deeper into what we're showing out there, what we're showing to ourselves, what we're hiding from ourselves. If we pay attention to that, right, we can find those abilities because they're in there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's up to each of us to find them. So, now our gift to share as we go on today. And we're reflecting on these lessons. Or maybe the day is done. You're looking at this in the evening. Whatever it is for you. Right? Whatever it makes sense to you. However it resonates with you. And then our gift to share is nurturing. Because as we nurture ourselves, we have more nurturing to give to others. Right? We need to give to ourselves first and then more for others. And our gift to share is sharing our ways of how we transmuted those poisons that happened to us. You can share that now. Get past your fears. This is about sharing today, right? So that's your gift today. How have you nurtured yourself? How do you nurture yourself? How have you transmuted those poisons in your life and made them good medicine for you? And how have they helped you in your growth? That's your gift to share today. And that's getting beyond their fears. How have you gotten beyond your fears? How do you look at fears? What does that say to you? How do you transmute those? Because we can shed those skins, we gain new skins, and we do every 7 years. It's like we're shedding our skins too. Right? All the cells and everything is replaced every 7 years. That's biology, it's science, right? So, how have you helped that in your emotional and whole self? Nurturing yourself and nurturing that transmutation and helping yourself when you've got that new skin on, right? Being comfortable. Again, right? We get to another stage of life and, well, I just got that one figured out and mastered. Now I'm on to a new one. So, okay. It's never ending. It's the cycles. What do we do with the cycles? Don't fear the cycles. Embrace them, right? Flow with it. Go with the changes. Take that time to introspect. And what's it telling you? You know, it's that inner wisdom that tells you above all, that helps you make those advances and helps all of our society advance and our whole world advance as we all shift to staying in touch with that inner wisdom and not always looking outside of ourselves for acceptance. Don't look outside of ourselves for acceptance. Accepting ourselves as human beings and being human and having those emotions. Accepting that we're going to have fears. We're all going to have them. Okay? And where did they come from? Well, hey, it's innate. It's something that's in us to help us to, fight or flight. Do we, and to assess situations and to have that adrenaline to either run or fight, right? So, make a wedge. A wonderful, beautiful day, and please share. Please share. Please comment. How have you overcome your fears and turned that poison into medicine for yourself? How have you seen deeper beyond what's been shown to you, beyond that, and to find your abilities in that, right? See deeper beyond those pains, those things that were inflicted upon us, and how can we transmute those, right? Because we can. That's the laws. Right? Peace. Love you, you beautiful beings. You have a blessed and wonderful day. Here, let me just, I'll show you the star spread there with your overall themes. Here you go. big heart hugs. Much, much love. You beautiful, beautiful beings. Thank you.